So I decided to go on this diet and do the carnivore diet because I was listening to podcasts and shit like that with like Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson and shit like that. And I was just thinking like, maybe that could help me. I mean, there's probably some bloating in my stomach I don't know about, right? Because I'm not very fat, but like I don't have a full-on six-pack, even though I work out a lot. So I'm like, what the hell's up? You know what I'm saying? So I do intermittent fast thinking that's it and that would solve it. And yeah, if I didn't do that, I'd probably be a lot chubbier right now. But like I have been eating too many sugars and shit lately, and it's not so much the fact that like for certain things I need to do like an all or nothing type thing to be able to do it, you know, to force myself to be disciplined about certain things. I need to just like cut out certain things entirely sometimes, or so like when it comes to food, I think a good way for me to get into proper shape is not to be like, oh, we can have a cheat day here or something like that. I'm like, no, because like any cheat day I might have is just gonna be whatever party or family event someone's gonna have. It's fucking no, because you know they have no concern for my diet. No, it's like I always intermittent fast, but like there's been a lot of family events, unfortunately, though, when it comes to my eating habits that have fucked up my fast, because like I'll forget about them the night before and they have no consideration for that. Obviously, I mean, I get mad about it, but I'm like, why would they have any consideration for that? That's not a normal thing for people to do, is intermittent fast. But intermittent fast itself helps me with a lot of things, but like there's certain things in your diet that can actually affect your mood and shit like that. So like I'm thinking like if I take out just a lot of unnecessary shit, I'll feel better, like, and forcibly take it out. But like if I need it, because like I got a headache earlier after I just ate meat and drank water, I'm like, okay, well maybe I need some sugars, because your body does get kind of addicted to that stuff. So it's not the wisest thing just to drop off. And thinking about it now and actually saying it out loud, I'm thinking like, yeah, I should probably not just completely drop it out, because I'm thinking about the time I stopped drinking. When I stopped drinking the first time, I just completely stopped, and it fucked my whole world up, right? For so many reasons. And it's like, apparently you're not supposed to do that, and like that was the easiest way to quit, honestly. And other people think, you know, I mean, maybe it's different for certain people, but the easiest way for me to do it was just stop doing it altogether, right? No drinks at all, not even on a rare occasion, because I tried that before. I'm like, I'm gonna cut back, and you know, so I guess that was, in the grand scheme of things, looking at it now, and especially with the few times I've drank in between and all the shit I've figured out, is necessary in the grand scheme of things, but in reality, it's not a thing I would recommend to somebody. What you should do is you should wean yourself off. Go little by little every day, you know, and get your body not as dependent on it. So that's what I'm starting to think about this. Is I did the same thing just today. I technically started it yesterday, but I already ate pizza earlier, so it wasn't really a full start. So I actually started it today, and since I felt things like that, it's like, I don't want to make the same mistakes, you know, because I do have a problem sometimes jumping ahead, trying to fix everything right away rather than let things happen the way they're supposed to, I guess I always try to jump to the finish line right a fucking way, and then I get frustrated when it doesn't happen. So I need to take that into account when it comes to this too, right? And it's gonna suck because, like, you know, it's because of the fear of having it fall back, like, you know, because I'm weaning myself off, maybe one day I'll be in a mood and decide, fuck this diet, and just keep, you know, eating a bunch of crap, when it would be easier for me if I just stopped entirely to keep going with the diet, because like I forced myself to not do it anymore. So it's like, I've come this far, all right, you know, but like I might fuck up certain things, because like, yeah, I got a little lightheaded earlier, so I'm gonna assume that was the issue. So I don't want to completely, really that issue is not only with diet, but it comes, I said that, it comes to a lot of things in my life. You know, sometimes I learned the hard way to take a few steps back, right? Especially when it comes to success, and a lot of young people feel this way, and it might come from that, because at a young age, throughout high school and shit like that, I was always, we were always imprinted upon us that we have to get certain shit figured out, right? That, and it's like all that matters is a career. Like, they don't give a shit about anything else, right? No matter what the career is, if you're defiant and you're like, fuck you, I'm gonna be a musician because, you guys all want me to go to college and be a slave to the system, or that direction too. It's like, it's either way, you're making decisions about careers either based off of blind faith or like an emotional reaction to something, and it's just like, we need to be taught more valuable things than just that. Like, first off, on a basic level of shit that we have created like that, you should probably teach your kids about how to do taxes and shit like that. That's stupid. The fact that we really have to do that at all is stupid, but the fact that, nobody teaches you that in school, and that's probably the most valuable thing you can learn besides other life things, right? And it's not only the fact that schools teach you, like, you have to figure this out, like they're rushing you to figure out your future. That's what it felt like for me, at least. But then you get, on top of that, you now get social media, and you get like 22-year-old billionaires, and you see all these people living this lavish lifestyle a lot of the times, and like, you see some dude partying with a bunch of hot chicks and all this kind of shit like all the time, and it's like, they make their lives look so great. But even if that's not the case, they're legit motherfuckers that have just done well for themselves really young, and it's just like, it's fucked up, because like, maybe some of them aren't doing it intentionally, or maybe I don't know, whatever. Some are little bitches, but like, and some of them is out of their control. They don't think twice about it, but it really does affect your mental health, especially with the way a lot of us are raised. So you're sitting there just constantly being like, by the time you're 25 and you haven't made it big in anything, like career-wise, you feel like a failure. You feel like a piece of shit, so that causes you to try to rush things instead of actually taking your time to make it work properly. Yeah. Went to a whole rant there, but like, I'm at my destination now, so